What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be on the Total Anime Jazwares line. This is the Chainsaw Man. So as you guys can see right here, you have a product shot of the character, and well, not a product shot, but you have a picture of the character. And then of course I have the window packaging and the accessories that it comes with. It has Chainsaw Man on the side, and then it does say number 2 on the top right. On the side it just says again Total Anime. And on the back, this is where you get the product shot of the figure and then some of the other characters in the line. You have Eren, Yuji, Deku, and Anya. I did see Eren as well as Yuji. Couple months ago I saw Yuji, and then I saw Eren along with Denji. That was pretty cool. And as you guys can obviously tell, I did get this from Ross for 15 bucks. So if you guys are looking for these figures, I highly recommend you guys checking out your local Ross. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right, and this is how it looks outside of the packaging. So you guys can see right here, it's very accurate to how the character looks. And looks very good for the most part. I mean, again, for like a $15 figure, you can't really complain. So let's get into the accessories he does come with. So he does have the 2 hands with the chainsaws with open hand. And these are pretty much the same thing, but with fisted hands. That's pretty cool. And then of course you can see he has the arm swapping gimmick. And then for the face, he does have that open mouth with the tongue sticking out. And you get the alternate version where he just has the teeth grinning. And last but not least, you do also get a alternate head with the blood effect or blood splatter on it, which is really cool. I'm pretty surprised that they actually did that option. That's pretty cool. So very nice. I wonder if you can actually remove this and swap it out. So but nonetheless, yeah, pretty cool. So let's get into the articulation. And because this is a Jazwares figure, if you guys are familiar with the previous Fortnite line, this is pretty much night and day, I would say. With this figure right off bat, I can tell you that this is definitely more in line of like with the the 6-inch scale figures. With those Fortnite, I think it was called like the Legendary series. Yeah, Legendary. I want to say those were pretty undersized, and then they gave us like the 3 3/4 inch figures or whatever. So this is pretty cool that they're giving us more actual proper 1/12 figures. Again, here you go. You got this nice neck articulation, very good. For the arms, he does go up pretty nicely. Nice. He actually gets up more than on the left side than the right. There you go, pretty cool. For the arm, he does have a double joint, which is nice. Sorry, I was like distracted by looking at it. And then of course, he's not going to have any wrist articulation, but that's just because of how the how the articulation scheme is. But that's pretty cool. And then for the torso, he does have a diaphragm cut, which is cool. It pretty nice. It so clicks than anything. I'm like fighting with it. It doesn't really rotate too much, but for the waist, he does have a waist swivel and slight ab crunch. Not much. This is really going to hinder it. I want to say that this probably goes back more. This probably goes back more back than it does. And interestingly enough, there's a little peg hole here. I guess this is like if you wanted to put like a stand or something, that's where you would connect it. For the legs, he does go up, down. He does have a drop down leg, which is pretty cool. Double jointed knee. This one's a little bit stiff. Let me try this one. Okay, looks like both of these are kind of stiff. I did just open it, but yeah, he does have a double joint, as you guys can see. I'm not going to force it. And then, of course, he does have ankle pivot and then just go up and down. Sadly, there is no swivel. That would have been really cool, but for what it's worth, again, you know, going back to the price point and what you get, I highly recommend this figure. This is very, very cool. And if you guys are, you know, haven't checked out this anime, I highly recommend you guys do so. It's really good. It's probably one of my favorite animes of the year when it came out. So, you know, I really like this line. Again, the characters that came out, you know, I was only really interested in like this and Midoriya. This was obviously my first choice, so I'm definitely glad to get this one. You know, I hope that with this total anime line, that, you know, they can get other characters too. I know that, you know, One Piece is super popular, Naruto, Demon Slayer, but, you know, maybe down the line we could get other figures too, or maybe even, you know, additional characters as well. So, again, you know, I definitely recommend you guys checking this out. This is definitely a very good alternative to the SHF. You know, I didn't get that one, and for me personally, I'm not a big anime figure kind of guy, just because, you know, anime figures don't really kind of go into what I collect, but from time to time, you know, I'll make an exception, and especially with this was, you know, a character that I really liked, so I definitely had no problem getting this. So, like I said, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, check your local Ross, and take care.